All right, with Norview head basketball coach Ricardo Foster, his Pilots win a thriller 59-54 over Princess Anne in the MABC Showcase. I know last year, coach, you fell to this PA team. You get down 16 in the first half. Felt like your guys were sleepwalking, but they sure woke up in the second half. And what can you say about the guys that stepped up from the MVP and Marquise Jones? I believe that's your nephew, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that's my nephew.
Keon Fats Mitchell, who's certainly a player of the year candidate. And I think the underrated unsung guy for you, Joshua Fagan inside, made a big basket for you in the paint to put you ahead.
Yeah, Josh, he definitely stepped up. Josh had a couple plays in the first half where, he just wasn't there mentally, but, he played through it. He showed some resiliency, and he played well in the second half. Keon and Marquise, they definitely came to play. That 15, 16-point lead was, I don't think we were kind of prepared for the environment. The environment kind of caught us off guard, but, they responded well. Second half was a different story. We kind of just wanted to walk them down. We had the shot clock on our side. So, with that shot clock, that helped us out a lot. And I mean, we got a couple plays in our favor late in the game. Like you said, Josh hit that late layup. That late layup, I think, was an and one. I think if we would have made a couple more free throws, we could have stretched it out earlier. But I'll take the win.
Sure. And Will Adams also made some key plays for you. It's interesting you say the environment, and you're used to big-time battles in the Eastern District all the time. But I felt like you knew, and people in the stands knew, that it was a run coming. It was just a matter of, did you have enough time and how you would get it done here? What did you see? When did you think that kind of the tide swung? Was it in that third quarter for you?
It definitely it was kind of, honestly, it was that second quarter.
Okay.
The second quarter they had a nice little lead on us, but we chipped it to single digits in the second quarter. We just didn't want them to stretch the lead out in the third. Then in the fourth quarter, we just wanted to come close them out in the fourth quarter. Kind of glad the guys were executing. They did a great job late in the game, and when you make the right plays, the right things happen.
Sure. What have you seen from Marquise's development? Because it seems like he's getting better and better slowly but surely, going back from the summer to now. I know you guys took a loss against Catholic here recently, but he continues to fill the stat sheet for you guys consistently and sometimes rather quietly because Mitchell gets all the attention being such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Marquise, he gotta keep building confidence in himself, and I keep telling him, just day by day, man, take things one day at a time. You're gonna have some good days, you're gonna have some bad days, but as long as he had those good days and we're gonna keep building on him, I think he's gonna have a pretty good season.
Certainly when you have two of the better guards in the area like Mitchell against Styles Clemens, both in the class of 2026, they could both try to, maybe force some things at times. Did you like that Keon didn't do that in the second half and he was getting his teammates involved and trusted those around him a little bit?
Yeah, he definitely. Keon, he's a great facilitator. A lot of people think that, all he can really do is shoot the ball and score. But I mean, when you watch him play, he has some great playmaking ability. He's a great facilitator. He knows when to turn it up. He may go a quarter or two with 2 points, then he go off third quarter for 12 to 15 points. And, fourth quarter, he get guys involved. And, he know how to pick and choose his battles very well. He's very mature out there on the floor.
Lastly, when you get a game like this and you win it, you certainly can make a comeback and fall short, but this has to build some confidence and teach you some lessons and grow from something like this as you get closer to playoff time. In your region, it's no picnic with you guys in it, and obviously Kings Fork, defending state champs, and Woodside, Maury, among other teams that are threats. I mean, your region's gauntlet like it's been the last couple of years.
Right. We just taking it one game at a time. And, anybody can come out of, I think we're in 5B.
Yeah.
Like with Woodside, man, Woodside Monsters. Kings Fork Monsters.
I mean, the 5 and 6 seeds could have 15+ wins, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, it's just really all about just taking it one game at a time and just hopefully, once you get to the playoff, your shots falling and your rotations is working on defense.
Well, thank you so much. All the best and congrats on the win.
All right, thank you. Have a great